Hi, it's Andy Galpern, the head of content at Cloud App. I'm here with Khoi Vinh, principal product designer at Adobe Max 2018. And yesterday, Khoi gave a keynote, an exceptional keynote, about XD's new features. And we just wanted to get a few sound bites and hear from Khoi about maybe just anything right now.
Sure. What can I tell you?
Well, I was curious also, where are you from?
Well, I was born in Vietnam. I grew up on the East Coast near Washington, D.C., and now I live in New York City.
Great. And you're at New York City, you're at Adobe, you were at
Yes, that's right.
the New York Times before.
I've been at Adobe for 3 years. Before that, I was in startups. I had a startup that I sold and worked at some other startups. And then before that, I was at NewYorkTimes.com running design for about 5 years. And
you do a lot of running design at New York Times. It's pretty exceptional. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So at Adobe, you were I just wanted to talk about the advancement of XD and all the plugins and everything. I was able. I'm even though I'm the head of content, I'm also a designer, and I was able to go into XD and create a mock-up app. In like 30 minutes, I was able to create like a walkthrough, and the UI kits and the extensive tools are so incredible, and you guys make it so easy. But one thing that really stood out to me was yesterday at your keynote, you talked about the idea of adding voice features. So can you tell us some more about that? And should we face that way or okay. Yeah.
So with the new version of Adobe XD out yesterday, you can now design, prototype, and share with voice as a medium for the first time. No other design tool can do that. That means you can design a mobile app that has a voice assistant. Like Spotify has this. You can actually talk to Spotify and look for a certain artist or song. So let's say you have another app that does that. And as a designer, you want to give a sense of how that interaction is going to work and maybe coordinate it with some changes in the interface. So the new version of XD lets you prototype that just as easily as you could prototype any kind of visual interaction. All you have to do is pull a wire, and then you can type in what you want to say aloud, so that XD will listen for, and then you can type in a response that you want to hear back from XD, because there's a new text-to-speech service integrated right into the new version of the app. So you can build a voice interaction, even a prototype of a voice app, very, very quickly now.
That's amazing. And can you listen to the soundbite of what it's going to sound like?
Yes. You can play it right back there on your desktop. We also have a companion app for iOS and one for Android, and those have started supporting voice interaction as well. So you can actually talk to your phone and you can hear it talk back. I also demonstrated on stage yesterday a preview of something that we've been working on with Amazon, and that's the ability to run your voice prototype on the Amazon Echo Show. I had a had a brand new
Echo.
I can't remember what they call it. They call it the all new second generation Amazon Echo Show. And so we took a prototype. Yeah, it is. So we took a prototype that we built on the desktop and ran it on that device. I spoke to it. I spoke to the Echo on stage, and it spoke back to me a few times. So.
I saw that. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was
you could
really
talk
exciting.
to Alexa and in the future maybe Siri and all the different.
I think the first thing that comes to mind is building Alexa skills, because that's so high profile. But really, this is about making voice a medium that any designer can work with, regardless of whether it's for one of these voice assistants that you know so well, or if it's for some kind of new home automation system or some different kind of artificial intelligence application. There's 1,000 places where voice is going to play a role in the near future, and now designers can work with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially in the my mom is like in her 60s, and she uses voice all the time, even just like text to speech, and it's becoming clearer and easier to be able to use voice to access anything. And one other thing that I would like to just talk with you about is the awesome tools that you have now with the newest launch of XD with about plugin and developer ecosystem that you guys are bringing in. I mean, you guys invested in us.
This is huge for us. It's so what we've done, we've heard so many great ideas from the design community on ways to enhance XD, and there's so many things that we want to build in the core product team. So our approach is, let's open up XD, let's expose some plugins to the developers. let's expose some APIs so that developers can build plugins on top of the app and bring new kinds of innovation that we just wouldn't be able to do ourselves. And so we just rolled that out recently. I showed the first batch yesterday, and Cloud App is one of them. And actually, that's probably the one that I've been most excited about because I'm already using it more than any other plugin every day, just for quick sharing in all kinds of contexts. So.
That's great. Yeah, thank you. Well, beyond that though, I had a talk with Peter. I'm like, Peter, what is Peter's last name? We're going to edit this part out.
Peter Flynn from the XD team?
Okay,
yes.
so yesterday, so that reminds me of yesterday when I talked with Peter Flynn. He's the plugin. He does developer ecosystem stuff with XD plugins and also across the Creative Cloud platform. And he showed me how easy that it is to create a plugin in that you can just use JavaScript, JSON, and HTML, CSS.
It's very straightforward.
And I just love that you guys are making it like so easy, and you have some core XD plugins already available, like Mengto's
Angle,
and then also
we've got Stark, we've got Odin chart, Stark for accessibility for color blindness. We've got Odin chart for data visualization. We've got a lot of really terrific stuff. We've also got what we call the Adobe Fund for Design, which is a large multi-million-dollar fund, and the goal of it is to help developers and designers, anybody who wants to build on top of XD and on top of Creative Cloud, build plugins, build integrations. And so we're investing a lot in trying to make it easy for the developer community to work with us.
Awesome. And thank you so much for investing in Cloud App. And
I was excited about that.
Yeah, we'll continue to evolve our plugin and work closely with you. And we love Adobe, and we love the XD team. And we love you, Khoi. So thank you.
I'm a huge fan of Cloud App. It's actually one of the first things I install on a new Mac.
Oh, awesome. We love to hear that. Thank you so much. Okay.